Hi! Hi everyone, it's me, and today let's watch this video together, and tomorrow let's taste this video together. Let's go! McDonald's, hello!
Hello, McDonald's? Can I get a combo #1 medium size for delivery?
Order.
Actually, you know what? Can we make that a large? Thanks.
Did you just grab it from the screen? Huh. Interesting. Huh.
Hello, Internet! Welcome to Food Theory!
Hello Internet! Welcome to Food Theory! Hi!
Never fear, while other channels are off theorizing about WandaVision, Food Theory's serving up what you really need, theories about Wonka Vision. That's right, MatPat just referenced the 1964 novel Charlie and the Chocolate Factory here in 2021. Now, if
Yep, a lot of decades have passed since then.
you've ever read it or watched either motion picture based off the book, then you'll probably recall Wonka Vision, Willy Wonka's fictitious invention capable of transmitting chocolate bars, among other things, through the air in a million tiny little pieces.
Taste it, it's delicious. It's just gotten smaller, that's all.
It's perfect. It's unbelievable.
It's a miracle.
It's a TV dinner.
It's WonkaVision.
As a kid, Wonka Vision was pretty much the most magical thing I'd ever seen.
True, it's TV dinner. No, it's Wonka Vision.
Right up there with magic eye paintings, but with the added bonus of not giving you eye strain. Seriously, if you let your eyes go out of focus, and then you cross them, and then you get really close to the painting, and then you move your face slowly away from the painting, you'll see dolphins. They're 3D. They're leaping out of the screen.
I just feel nauseous.
What a weird trend. Only 90s kids will understand. But seriously, Wonka Vision, think about this. The idea of a physical candy bar being broadcast right into your home. Come on, that sounds incredible, right? Of course, the concept makes my head hurt a little bit now that I'm an adult. The law of conservation of mass might have a thing or two to say about a huge chocolate bar becoming a fraction of its original size. Really, there is no shortage of scientifically questionable things at play in the scene.
But we can learn from like the MCU, the Ant-Mans and the Wasps. You know, with the pin particle, can time travel as well.
And yet, this fantastical invention, this product of pure fiction, this seeming impossibility of science is closer than we all think. You heard that right, theorists. Hold on to your top hats and purple velvet, because we're soon gonna have access to Wonka Vision. Food transmitted directly into our homes via the airwaves. The future is now, people. Or at least it's coming real soon. And I'm the one who's gonna explain how it's gonna get here. So last year, a team at Japan's Meiji University revealed a prototype device known as the Norimaki synthesizer.
Norimaki synthesizer. And note that when he mentions last year, this video came out in the year 2021. Right now it's in the year 2022. So, quite some time has passed. I'm sorry.
A so-called taste display capable of artificially creating any flavor you can think of. You simply tell the contraption what flavor it should produce, touch your
Apple.
tongue to the end, and that exact flavor hits your
Apple.
taste buds. Home Miyashita, the creator of the Norimaki synthesizer,
Hi, Homei Miyashita. Hi.
reportedly got his inspiration from RGB displays, video screens like the ones that you're watching now. He noted how easily our eyes are tricked into believing the images on video screens are real, even though they're technically nothing more than a bunch of pixels composed of red, green, and blue light.
Yes, RGB. Fun fact, RGB stands for red, green, and blue. So, the more you know. Let's continue.
Man, please tell me that the fly thing worked on at least somebody watching this video right now. Did one of you try to swat the screen or at least roll your eyes that a fly had landed on your screen? Well, there you go. It was just a trick of a bunch of red, green, and blue pixels. And Miyashita realized that if those three simple building blocks, red, green, and blue light, were able to trick our eyes, then maybe our taste buds could be fooled the same way. After all, our current understanding is that there are really just 5 basic tastes: sweet, sour, salty, bitter, and umami, sometimes referred to as savory or meaty. And if presented to our taste buds in the correct proportions, these 5 building block tastes can blend to create any flavor out there in existence.
But having said that, it's important to recognize that a lot more research needs to be done. It is a very new field to explore into. So thank you so much.
Much like how 3 colors of light can create any image that we see on a video screen. Quick side note on that RGB screen, by the way. You might be wondering why the 3 colors of light used by an RGB screen aren't red, yellow, and blue. blue. After all, in grade school, we learned that those are the primary colors. If you mix red, yellow, and blue paints together, you can achieve any color under the sun. Well, yes, that is technically true for subtractive color mixing. That's when you're dealing with paints and pigments and substances that absorb light. But here, we're actually using light itself. We're projecting light. And when you mix colors of light together, the rules of additive color mixing apply, which is why you need green instead of yellow. The more you know. So knowing that, let's take a look at the Norimaki synthesizer prototype, which got its name from its similarity to Norimaki sushi rolls. Inside the device are 5 gel-filled tubes, each containing a different electrolyte solution responsible for one of the 5 basic tastes. The tube containing glycine is responsible for sweet, the sodium chloride tube is salty, glutamic sodium is umami, citric acid is sour, and magnesium chloride is bitter. Why did they choose 5 electrolyte solutions? It's because they conduct electricity, and that is the key component of how the Norimaki synthesizer works. Basically, the Norimaki synthesizer completes an electric circuit between your tongue and your hand, which allows for ion electrophoresis to occur. In short, the electric field causes the positively charged electrolytes inside the gel-filled tubes to move further away from your tongue, so you can't taste them as much. And since there are 5 different circuits at play, this allows the Norimaki synthesizer to adjust the electric field in each individual gel tube as needed. As an example, let's say someone wanted to recreate the taste of, I don't know, Diet Coke. Just a hypothetical individual user of this device.
Yep, hypothetical is just maybe someone. maybe.
To achieve that sweet, sweet, delicious nectar taste, the device might apply no electric current whatsoever to the sweet tube, allowing the sweet-tasting electrolytes to remain right up against the tongue. Meanwhile, electric current would be applied to the bitter and salty tubes to drive those electrolytes further away from the tongue. So, in essence, the Norimaki synthesizer achieves the perfect taste recipe by subtracting the flavors least present in whatever you're trying to recreate. And apparently it works. The research team claims to have accurately recreated all sorts of different flavors from candy to sushi. And there you have it, friends. It is a lickable screen, able to replicate any flavor you can imagine. I mean, we always joke about smell-o-vision, right? The idea that a TV can replicate the sense of what you're seeing on the screen. Well, this, quite literally, is the first massive leap forward in taste-o-vision. Just think about what this technology could mean for menus and recipes and advertisements and historical preservation and video games. Finally, you'll be able to taste Kingdom Hearts' sea salt popsicles, Portal's iconic chocolate cake, provided it isn't a lie. Heck,
Oh! The cake is a lie!
even Castlevania's iconic wall meat. Does it mean that we'll actually be able to enjoy Wonka vision someday? Spoiler alert, yes. Yes, it does. Now, obviously, the Norimaki synthesizer isn't the same thing as Wonka vision. Not yet, anyway. But if the research is correct and every flavor is actually composed of 5 basic tastes, then the field is on the cusp of an absolute breakthrough that'll make Wonka vision an absolute inevitability.
True, this kind of technological breakthrough, maybe like 5 years, 10 years, or even a few decades later, 2, 3, 4, or even 1, 2 centuries later, you never know. It might be the best thing in the world, you never know, a few centuries later.
I'm not saying it's gonna be easy, but with the 5 building blocks of tastes in hand, it's only a matter of time before we're able to map out every single taste detectable to the human palate.
Just like what Thanos said, I am inevitable.
Consider how color shades have been classified. Today, any color you see on a screen can be described with an alphanumeric code. HTML colors, for instance, use 6-digit case-sensitive alphanumeric codes. The first 2 digits refer to the intensity of the red, the middle 2 digits refer to the intensity of the green, and the last 2 refer to blue.
You must recognize that it's a visible light spectrum for the human eyes.
00000 or zero intensity of all colors is black. FFFFFF or full intensity of all colors is white. 0000FF is blue. 842593 is a specific purple color reserved for killers, and so on and
Ooh, FNAF! Five Nights at Freddy's, the purple guy. I'm sorry.
So forth. In all, those 6 alphanumeric digits are able to describe over 16 million different colors, which, go figure, is about 15 million more than the human eye can detect. And a similar system can absolutely be adopted for taste. The Norimaki synthesizer is proof of it. So join me, if you will, as I let my theory brain run free for a minute. Because the way I see it, mapping every flavor allows us to infuse any flavor we want into any edible substance that we want. That means that we could say, take a little bean-shaped piece of gummy agar, infuse it with the flavor of a jelly bean, and in essence create a fake jelly bean with the same flavor and consistency as the real one, maybe even with a fraction of the calories. Theorists, it means I could infuse glasses of soda water with the flavor of Diet Coke. Plus, as we develop more edible materials with different textures and consistencies, it'll only become easier and easier to make artificial food that's indistinguishable from the real thing. There's already a ton of research and development going into edible polymers and other edible packaging. Similar strides could absolutely be taken in search of edible substances that are tasteless but feel crumbly.
But having said that, you must recognize that this video came out in the year 2021, right now it's in the year 2022. It will not be possible for the masses, in the public masses, for the next few centuries or even millenniums. I'm sorry.
Oozy or crunchy in our mouths. Granted, mapping flavors and manufacturing edible polymers is still an early business, but I look at it this way. When I was born, Nintendo had just released the 8-bit NES. Today, just a few short decades later, we've got 9th-gen consoles that have me doing double takes at the screen because it feels like I'm watching an actual basketball game. When I was in grade school, they taught us that different regions of the tongue sense different flavors. The thinking at the time was that there was a sweet region, a salty region, and so on. Today, thanks to additional years of research, we know it's not that simple. Taste buds capable of tasting all 5 flavors are in fact scattered all over the tongue. A decade or 2 from now, imagine what we'll know. My point is that artificial flavoring is gonna get better. Edible material is gonna get better. And when they get good enough, 3D food printing, 3D food printing is gonna be the thing that brings Wonka vision to life. I promise that I haven't gone off the deep end here, theorists. 3D food printing is already a thing. As we speak, there are companies printing candy, pancakes, heck, even meat. All it takes is filling out the printer cartridge with the right food ingredient, sugar and flavoring, pancake batter, plant-based meat substitute, and then letting the 3D printer go and do the rest, slowly, layer by layer, to make everything from mind-blowing geometric sugar designs to incredibly realistic replications of steaks. Excuse me, waiter, I ordered my food like an hour ago.
I sincerely apologize. The chef is having troubles with the printer.
And one thing that's already being printed is chocolate. I'm telling you, we are this close to Wonka vision being a reality, like Black Mirror levels of close. Imagine, if you will, having a 3D food printer in your home. You put in a taste cartridge, inside are 5 electrolytes capable of matching any known flavor. Then you put in a materials cartridge, filled with tasteless edible filaments capable of mimicking all sorts of food textures. Suddenly your 3D printer springs to life. It's received a recipe from this bizarre, reclusive chocolatier with a bad haircut from halfway across the world via the Wi-Fi. You stand back and you watch as your 3D printer creates a chocolate bar out of thin air. You reach out and you bite into it. It sure tastes like a chocolate bar. It feels like a chocolate bar. And the best part is that this food that delighted your taste buds actually has a fraction of the calories and sugar. Even has some vitamins and minerals thrown in. Your taste buds get chocolate and your body gets a multivitamin. And all we're missing is lickable wallpaper.
It tastes so real.
Try some more. The strawberries taste like strawberries. The snozberries taste like snozberries.
Oh wait, that exists too. Well done, Wonka. You may be the dreamer, but the scientists of today are the ones making it a reality. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Thanks for watching, theorists. If you enjoyed this theory about the future of food, make sure to lick that subscribe button. It tastes like a snozberry. Go ahead, try it. Find out what a snozberry tastes like. And while you're on screen licking, definitely check out our recent episode on Mr. Beast's new virtual restaurant. That's right, I said virtual restaurant. Not only is it not real, but it could very well be the future of how we order food. Link for that episode is on screen right now. And I will see you all next week. Bon appetit.
Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope you find this video very interesting to watch. Thank you all so much. A lot of technological advances. I'm just thankful that there are so many wonderful room for improvements for this kind of technologies, and maybe a few decades, a few centuries later, maybe even in my lifetime, in your lifetime, it might be possible to actually enjoy this luxury to be a mundane thing. You never know. Anyways, thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope you find this video very interesting to watch. If you do like this video, please remember to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And comment down below if you have anything to share with us down below. Don't forget to follow my channel and sincerely appreciate all of the support and encouragement for my work. It's very motivating, uplifting, and just encouraging to see all your supportive comments. Thank you so much. But hey, that's just a theory. A food theory. Bon appetit. And I hope to see you all in my next video. Bye. Subscribe. Thank you. Thank you so much.